I think probably the most common stereotype is braggadocious, that Texans are always claiming they have the biggest and the best, and of course they do. The hardest thing about leaving Texas to live anywhere was the lack of quality Mexican food. Undoubtedly. That was certainly in El Paso, there's even going to be more of that than if I lived in Amarillo or Texarkana. But when I know, because it was so conscious in my mind when I left, I realized in El Paso that probably 2 out of 3 of all the meals that I ate were some form of Mexican food. And then when I left, it was that was a culture shock, for definitely. I was wondering, what do people in the other parts of the country eat? And then I found toasted ravioli and mustacholi and all things that are great and wonderful Missouri food. Going to college seems to be a fairly universal kind of an experience on an individual basis. One of the things that I do find, and this doesn't have to do with campus life per se, but one of the things that's kind of interesting to me has to do with where the universities are located, particularly in terms of their sports teams. So here we are in St. Louis. We're 100 miles away from the Division I football team in the state of Missouri. University of Missouri. That's it. That's all we got, basically. But if you're in Texas, the old Southwest Conference, you want to start out where I started off school, University of Texas at El Paso, but certainly you got Texas, Texas Tech, Texas A&M, Rice, North Texas State, or whatever it's called now, North Texas University, whatever it is, University of North Texas, right on down to TCU. There's dozens of Division I schools, and it almost seems funny to me that we all pick up that one banner and wave it. I remember one time I was on vacation, and somebody was giving me some really hard time that University of Texas had lost a football game. And I'm like, what do I care? I don't root for Texas. But you're from Texas. I know, but we have other schools. We're not like Missouri.